So you're thinking of moving to Minneapolis, Minnesota? In this video, we're going to show you around Eden Prairie, Minnesota. I'll take you to some of the neighborhoods and show you some of the different price points of different homes so you can see what may fit within your budget. If you stick around to the end, I'll share with you the best kept secrets of Eden Prairie that you definitely don't want to miss. And we're going to get after that right now. This is your first time in the Minneapolis, Minnesota real estate market channel and you want to know everything about living in Minneapolis, Minnesota? Then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Minneapolis, Minnesota. My name is Trent Seaman with eXp Realty and I get calls every single day from people just like you. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out as all my contact information is in the description box below. I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now today we're going to take a closer look at Eden Prairie, Minnesota. I'm Seaman from Seaman's Real Estate Solutions. Today we're going to take a look at the pros and cons of living in Eden Prairie. The first pro would be the schools of Eden Prairie. Niche.com gives the schools an A+ grade for the schools. Very, very good. They've got 6 public elementary schools, 1 middle school, and 1 high school. So it's one of the top rated schools in the western suburbs of Minneapolis. Pro number 2 is the Parks and Recreation. They've got Bryant Park, which has a lake on it. You can go fishing, boating. They have an 18-hole disc golf course, hiking, all that stuff that you want to do in the outdoors, you can do at Bryant Park. You've got Lake Riley, which is on the border of Chanhassen and Eden Prairie. Again, another lake for fishing, boating, canoeing if you like. And you can take, again, both lakes, you can take advantage of the winter ice fishing and winter activities of snowmobiling and cross-country skiing. They've got 3 country clubs in town, all very highly rated. And they have, if you're looking for public golf course, you're 10 minutes from Medina in Bryn Mawr Public Golf Course. So you have that option too as well there. The Arboretum, even though it is in Chanhassen, borders up against Eden Prairie. That is owned by the University of Minnesota. And if you're going to take a hike or a walk through beautiful nature, that's a great place to go. And the other thing for fun is the Valley Fair Amusement Park, which is in Shakopee, but it's right across the border from Eden Prairie. And if your kids want to go to the amusement park, you're real close to that. For sports, it's a great sports town. The football program is a state power. They won numerous state championships. Mike Grant's the head football coach and athletic director. He's the son of Bud Grant, the famous Vikings coach. And they've been a power forever. They've got a phenomenal hockey program, very good baseball. They're good in all sports, from high school all the way down to the youth level. And they've got a phenomenal sports complexes. Miller Park is a baseball and softball conference, baseball and softball complex that they play at. They've got football fields, turf fields, everything you want for all kinds of sports. Great hockey arena. So if you're into sports and your kids are into sports, great time to live in. The fourth pro for living in Eden Prairie is you're close to a ton of Fortune 500 companies. Just to name a few: United Health Partners, Best Buy, U.S. Bank Corp, General Mills, Carlson Companies, Cargill, Polaris, and Target. Just to name a few, are all within 10 to 15 minutes of Eden Prairie. The 5th pro for living in Eden Prairie is shopping. You've got a mall right in town with Kohl's, Von Maur, which is a high-end department store. And you got Shell Sporting Goods, which is an enormous sporting goods store, plus all the other shops that you have in Eden Prairie. And then you are very close to Southdale Mall in Edina and the Galleria. So you have all the mall shopping that you like at Southdale, and then in Galleria, you've got the high-end stores to shop there. And if you want the extravagant, you're probably 15 minutes from Mall of America. So if you're a shopper, it's a great place to be. If you own an airplane, there's an airport in town, one of the larger ones in the Twin Cities. For town airports goes, and Flying Cloud Airport, you could utilize that as well. The sixth pro is diversity. It's a diverse community. So it's not like the rest of the western suburbs of Minneapolis, which tend to be white. You've got a lot more diversity in Eden Prairie. And then the last pro is crime. It's a very, very low crime. You don't need to worry about having your house broken into or any violent crime of sort in the cities. As far as the cons would go, there's only a couple. First one would be, the schools are large. So if your son or daughter are an average athlete, they may never see the varsity team or play on the high level teams because there's the town is so big of 62,000 people. So it is very, very competitive on uh, the youth at the youth ages. And then the second con is there is no new construction. It's already a well developed town. The average house of a price in Edina is $775,000. Then you go just west one town to Eden Prairie, and you're at $547,000 on the average price of home. And then if you go a little bit west, the next town over to Chaska, you're at $505,000 for the average prices of a house. So Eden Prairie is, as far as the powerhouse western suburbs go, is reasonably priced. Edina, Wayzata, Lake Minnetonka, all much more expensive to live there. So you can get a house in Eden Prairie, and there is also plenty of townhomes too as well. So if you don't want to spend that $500,000, you can get something for the high twos in a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom townhouse if you like there. So hopefully now you have a good idea of the pros and cons of living in Eden Prairie. This has been Trent Seaman from Seaman's Real Estate Solutions, your anchor on your voyage home.